Hey guys and gals, it's Adventure Link here, and in tonight's video, we're going to burn the midnight oil again, and we're going to do an oil change. This time on a 2013 Dodge Jenny AWD Crew Edition. And it's got the Pentastar V6, aka 3.6 liter VVT, variable valve timing. Although tonight's video should apply to pretty much anything using the same engine as a whole, depending if it's Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, whatever. I don't think Fiat is big enough to use one of these Pentastars or a Hemi or whatever. So, right then, let's just get on with it and get started. Alright, so the first thing you're going to do is put your vehicle up in the air, be it with jack stands and jack, these ramps, drive-on lift, scissor lift, forearm lift, whatever you got. Just make sure that your vehicle is blocked off. I don't have my Rhino blocks this time, but a piece of like cinder block, brick, or something will do the job. Make sure you have your vehicle secured and safe and stable, and put the e-brake on, because your safety does matter on this channel. And I'm probably going to get roasted for this, but whatever, I don't care. I do care about your safety. Just don't do this if you're going to have a problem with it. Remember, these are unscripted YouTube videos. I make the mistakes so you don't have to. So the next thing you want to do from here is align your oil pan initially. You like to be like right there to here, or something initially. That way you get it close enough to where you're not fumbling for the oil when it comes out. It's a 13 millimeter socket. If you're having trouble with it like I was, you may want to end up using a 1/2-inch drive ratchet and socket. Be careful when this comes out. Just open slowly, 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 very slowly. Right, I'm expecting this thing to start gushing out. It's going to be hot. I'm going to get burned. So yeah, you got to go slowly, but carefully. See, it's already starting to drip out. And I missed. See, that's why you align it carefully, people. But yeah, now I know where to get it for next time. Yep, just line the oil drain pan bolt, or the pan, right next to the tire, like halfway through, and we're good to go. Bros! So then we're just going to let this drain out here. And in the interim, I'm going to try to free my socket from that drain bolt. Okay, so as you can see, I got the drain pan bolt back on, and I freed my socket. Yay! But yeah, just so you know, you just get it on there, start it up by hand. Then when it bites down, you take your wrench or ratchet or whatever, and tighten it down, say quarter turn or so. You don't need an impact. This is not something that needs to be tightened down like Hercules tight or something. Okay, now from here you had to get to the oil filter. Normally it's in here, which actually, yes it is. Okay, just undo that. See, there it is. But unfortunately, as is, unless you got a long 1/2-inch extension, you can't get there. So, what do we do, you ask? Good question. We're going to remove this engine cover, rather. And to do that, off, no more. See, that's one thing I can actually give Chrysler credit for, is that they thought to have snappable engine covers. Because, normally, you got to unscrew those things in several key places. But nope, this, rip, and it's done. Toss that to the side for the time being. Now, this is personally the first time in quite a long time that I fooled with a canister oil change, which the last time was like over 5 years ago at Pep Boys. But with that being said, this is the 24-inch socket here, 1/2-inch drive ratchet. See, with that engine cover in the way, you wouldn't have been able to get there unless, like I said, you got a long extension. So, all I got to do, bust it loose, keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay, now that I thought that that's over with, we're going to unscrew it the rest of the way by hand. And be careful not to burn yourself, of course. If you had to take a break like I did, please do. Please, for the love of YouTube and all that is holy. Stop. Prize. I win. Yay! Now just let this cool off for a bit so you don't burn yourself while we change this filter out. I just want to give a quick shout out to the oil filter that you'll need. It is a MO-744 Mopar. I'll have a rolling credits coming up shortly with all the other brands if you want different brands other than Mopar. Here's how to change the filter out. You'll Well, you lose something. Oh, you just pop it off. Nice. This little gasket here, if you had a pick, this actually would be a little easier to pick off. Okay, so now I got a tool to actually probably help us out here. The small pocket screwdriver, flathead. Just take the gasket, carefully, go all, dig it in, go all around, just like that. Peel off, boom, boom, it's off. Yeah. Okay, now for the new gasket, which should come in the box, you'll apply liberally a bunch of oil. Use the old oil that you use, same as always. Then you just put the seal over the threads, roll it on down till it locks in. Make sure you do a real quick QA check to make sure that you're not kinking this little, gasket here, the little rubber seal. Make sure you're not kinking it. Lube it all the way liberally, just in case. Get it nice and good. Then comes the new filter. As you can see, there's directions on this one. It says this and down. So basically, all the writing points down. This goes up. Then you stumble into the filter. Just like so, till it snaps. Yay! Put it in the hole. And of course, you keep on tightening it down. Then you use your wrench, ratchet, whatever, to tighten it down farther, like what I'm going to have to do like right now. Right, I think I got it. Right then, just go like say a quarter turn or so. Be careful so you don't mess your socket or whatever up. And I don't think it's going anywhere at this point. I think I got it. So yeah, I think we good. Yeah, we cool. See, that's another thing I can give Chrysler credit for, is that they thought about, potential animals, savages, with these canisters, and, you over-tightening things and they're hard to get off. Yeah, shout out to Chrysler for that one. And now for the oil cap. This is 5W20. I'm not sure if it's full synthetic or part synthetic, but just in case, I'm filling this with full synthetic. The cap off, then you put a funnel in here. Trust me, you're gonna need it. Right, you'll need 6 quarts of engine oil, so you will need to get a 5-quart jug and then a loose 1-quart jug. Right then, got my 5W20 full synthetic engine oil. Dump all your engine oil into the engine. Then of course you'll pour your 6-quart in the same way. Now here's how to reset the oil change reminder notification that you get in your messages. You go to your push start here, turn it to run. Push it in the accelerator pedal slowly 3 times, out and in. Then turn it off, and then the oil change reminder should be reset. Now hopefully you've got everything all buttoned up back in, like the little engine cover back on, the oil cap on, and all that good stuff. Hopefully you've got everything all nice and tight and good and filled, because now it's time to start her up and test it. What I would recommend you do is you put your thing on oil pressure, if you've got such a thing like this Dodge Journey does. Then push in your brake pedal if it's a remote start and start it up, or flick the key, that's fine too. Yay! She's off to 63! Yay! Of course, this is going to, fluctuate up and down and all that. Now with the successful start, you want to back your vehicle down or lower it or whatever, get it out of the way, and then check for workmanship. Which means, make sure it's not leaking anywhere. Check your oil level, make sure it's cool. Clean up your work area, etc. Check for workmanship and all that. As you can see, there are no oil trails, no puddles, other than, what I got out of the engine. But with that being said, hey, who made that big mess? Me? Oh, well, I guess I did, didn't I? Because I showed you how to do an oil change on the Dodge Jenny. Or Dodge Jenny. Or any other Pentastar V6 engine as a whole. Guess what we got to do now? Kitty litter or jack zorb or something provided by Eric the Car Guy. I'll put a link to his tool review in the video description. So let's go and close this out, shall we? Well, this was a pretty simple job, if I don't mind saying. The takeaways from this: if your oil pan bolt's giving you nonsense, consider using a higher drive, penetrating oil, let the engine warm up, you know, like drive it around and then put it up in the air and then try to take the bolt off from there with the engine off, of course. And last resort, take it to a shop to get it off. Thankfully, a 1/2-inch drive ratchet saved the day. Yay! Also, with my other oil change videos, you know, this would also be a good time to check your vehicle over, like see if there's any other leaks, check down the tires, see how well they're doing, check your brakes if you can, and all that other good stuff. Also, there is a tool on how to change the oil and filter on a Pentastar V6. It is for Jeeps. I don't see why this wouldn't work on this Dodge Jenny, rather. I will put a link in the video description. Basically, it's just a double-ended closed-end box wrench. One has 13 millimeters for the oil pan bolt. The other side has 24 millimeters for the canister filter. Just so you know, the oil change recommendation, even though synthetic oil legitimately can go like 15,000 or more miles, for some reason, Dodge or Chrysler doesn't recommend, you know, going past 10,000 miles on an oil change. So with that being said, if you hopefully can see it, 88,200 some miles on this car. We're good until 98,000 miles, shall we say. But I'm going to let us go to 97,000. You know, so that way I've got that like 1,000 or so miles I can play with, you know, before I have to change the oil again. So yeah, pretty simple stuff. So like I said, this has been my video on how to change engine oil and filter on a 2013 Dodge Jenny with a Pentastar V6. This should work for any Pentastar V6 as a whole. I'm Adventure Link. Thanks for watching. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. It does tell YouTube myself if I'm doing a good job or not. I'm not making crappy videos. If you want to see more videos from me, remember to ring that bell. I don't have any like Dodge Journey web forums you can go to, probably like Dodge forums or something, but there are 3 Facebook groups I recommend. Dodge Jenny Owners, Dodge Jenny Nation, Dodge Jenny Fans. Links in the video description. And speaking of more links in the video description, medical bill donations, Patreon, PayPal.me, GoFundMe, Facebook fundraisers, down in the video description as well. Any amount helps out, please donate. It is appreciated. And as Gain from the Grave would say, it helps keep this channel and myself alive and undead. Social media links down in the description as well. Facebook, Twitter, Steemit, and Twitch.tv. We're going to sign off with the wise words of wisdom from Eric the Car Guy. Be safe, have fun, and of course, stay dirty! Yeah, stay dirty! Alright, see you all next time. Have a nice day. Thanks again for watching. Thanks again for your support of my channel. And have a good one.